Hello, my name is Sofia Herrera, and today I'll be talking about the investigation I did regarding e-commerce in Mexico. I would like to start off with a brief introduction. During the last decades, technology has been an influential factor worldwide speaking. Everything has evolved and things have gone farther than we could think. Technology is a tool that provides us many opportunities, has given many advantages, but mainly communication. Connectivity is revolutionizing the lifestyle of consumers. This has led to substantial shifts in how consumers live, work, shop, and play. The lifestyle connection is a reality. The increment in the access and the use of internet continues, transforming the way in which consumers exchange information and incorporate interfaces to simplify, make more flexible, and personalize their lives, which become each time more complicated. The variables used in the experiment were three: the independent, the age of the people; the dependent, the expenses in e-commerce; and the control, the categories of online shopping. For the research question, specifically in Mexico, what are the 3H categories that buy more in social media and what are their expenses? My hypothesis was that if Mexican people are younger, then the amount of things they buy online will be higher than other people. And the justification of this project is that as an entrepreneur, it is important to know your clients and what are their interests, preferences, and what do they aim when they're going to buy something. The importance of this is to understand who is your real customer. Entrepreneurs will be able, with the analysis of the data, to get conclusions about their future projects. What are the trends? What do people like to buy online? What type of marketing their commerce has to offer? With this research, we can get to know the experience of people buying in social media. The materials I used were one of each: a cell phone, Wi-Fi, computer, and Google Forms. And the steps I followed in order to complete my investigation were: firstly, I did a previous research to soak myself with information about e-commerce, data about Mexicans using internet, so I was able to understand the topic to be investigated. Secondly, I created a survey with short and concise questions. Thirdly, with the data given, I analyzed the results. Fourthly, I created a conclusion. And lastly, I did a graphic and shared the results digitally through social media. Next up, we have the research design. Precisely, the purpose of the research is quasi-experimental because a variable is introduced. The questions are asked in a survey, but the reactions or behaviors are being observed in a natural environment. The duration of this research is transversal since a single observation is made at a certain time. The type of data retrieved in the project is a mix because we have statistical tests, the age of Mexican citizens, the amount of money spent, thus we can find numerical data. Moreover, there is qualitative data since the users share their opinions about e-commerce and why it is or isn't useful in their lives. The questions that were on the survey were: how old are you? On average, how much do you spend online? Only food, clothes, and entertainment? And why do you buy online or why not? In the first image, we can see that people between the range of 26 and 50 years old and between 15 and 25 were our biggest portion in the sample that answered the survey. For the second one, we have 16 different amounts of expenditures between the range of age in the sample. And for the third and fourth images, we have 3 reasons why 15 people don't buy online and 5 reasons where 33 people do actually buy online. For the analysis, it can be inferred that the results really depend on each person. The majority of the sample does not like to buy clothes online because they prefer trying them physically. 60% of the responses spend a symbolic amount. Most of these people spend on food deliveries or entertainment, such as Netflix or Amazon Prime. And this portion said that mostly they do buy online because of the comfort, necessity, or even convenience they find in lockdown times. We can also observe that the 16% of the sample spend way more. This is because probably they already adapted their lives to a simple click, or because of the practicality and maybe they don't have a lot of time to go to the shops. To sum up, I was able to understand the use of e-commerce in different age categories and the different necessities each individual in particular has. Moreover, the hypothesis statement was not proved. This is because not necessarily they have to be young to buy in digital media. Nowadays, e-commerce is still rising, and as years pass, it will become more common. We can see that COVID-19 is bringing different challenges, such as how people buy things. People have been forced to make fundamental orders through computers or mobile devices, such as supermarkets, pharmacies, to make sure they're protecting their families from the illness and accomplishing social distancing.